There are signs of a breakthrough tonight in Coutts, Alberta, after days of disruption near the U.S. border. Our Heather Yurix West is there and joins me now. Heather, what's happening tonight?
Donna, I can tell you that the situation here looks a lot different than it did earlier today. Protesters have moved their vehicles to the shoulders, opening up a lane of traffic in both directions, though RCMP say that travel is still not recommended quite yet. Still, it is a very hopeful sign here after a very tense few days.
This is what we're trying to get through. Oh my God!
Cell phone video captures the moment of impact. Coutts resident Tara Chamber had just left town to get groceries when she was hit.
It was terrifying, absolutely terrifying.
The crash happened Tuesday afternoon as RCMP moved in to try and dismantle the illegal blockade at the Coutts border crossing. Police warned protesters that if they did not leave peacefully, arrests would follow. A few did leave, but then
we had a bunch of vehicles and farm machinery that were to the north at a roadblock that was set up on Highway 4 to the north. Those vehicles breached the roadblock, and they did that by driving at quite high speeds.
It was one of those vehicles that hit Tara Chamber's car. Police say her husband was then assaulted before the driver left the scene.
All we were doing was going to go get groceries. And they're trying to say that this is a peaceful protest? Not very peaceful to me.
On Tuesday, Alberta's premier urged protesters to end the blockade while calling for calm.
Anybody who feels sympathetic to those engaged in this blockade, please stay away from the area. Please do not further intensify an already difficult situation. The police have a job to do.
Beyond the RCMP checkpoint, several dozen protest vehicles gathered Wednesday, their drivers telling Global News they've come in a show of support for those still here.
Our intention remains to restore movement of goods and vehicles on the road, but not at the risk of public safety.
And RCMP tell me that group of protesters beyond the RCMP checkpoint to the north of here has grown in size. So that is something that RCMP are still watching very closely right now. But again, some hopeful signs as this blockade is in its 5th day. Donna?
All right, Heather Yurix West near the U.S.-Alberta border.